What up, traders? What up, investors? Ken here from the Dyslexic Investor, and thank you for tuning in. Today, as you already seen, probably everyone has saw this already, but we had President Trump and the First Lady Melania Trump report positive for the Rona, the virus. This is really hit the market a little bit. We can kind of look here in the chart in a second. Basically, they're saying they're going to be going into quarantine, all the basic points from that, and that we're on this together, blah 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 blah. We're not going to get into the politics side of this. It's just going to be really looking at the effects on the market. Again, we also had non-farm payroll today, so that kind of we're kind of getting some choppy movement again. You can really see on, I'm going to give you 2 seconds to guess on when that news hit the market, on when President Trump tested positive. Oh, yep, you found it right there. Yeah, exactly. A little after midnight, it just literally went to the floor here, coming down quite a bit. We can look here on a percentage standpoint, basically dropping about 2% in about 40-ish minutes. That is pretty much for overnight activity, because again, you do see that surge on the bottom of a lot of volume kind of coming in here. And again, you get that FOMO mentality even to the downside. That FOMO mentality of just like, oh my God, the world's going to crash, the zombies are going to come, blah, 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 blah. Again, that pattern does play out quite a bit. That candlesticks here. The volume sticks on the back, so that you get that middle finger mentality, where it's that the first knuckle, the middle finger, and then the third knuckle, basically not calling a bottom, but potentially creating a bounce opportunity to the upside. And that being said, we can just analyze the Fibonacci retracements on this particular move from the swing high to swing low and look exactly what happens. We come up nearly to that 618 to get somewhat of that, what people may call a dead cat bounce. Now kind of bouncing around, coming into about a minute or 30 seconds. There's the bell coming into the open. We'll see how the market reacts to the news. Looking for a pretty strong hold around that 3,300 level, basically the low of overnight. We'll see how that plays out. And again, we're looking at a 5-minute chart. Not my most favorite chart to look at, but definitely this is going to be an interesting Friday without a doubt, and especially on how these things play out. I honestly think it's somewhat of it's overblown. This is not, he didn't get the virus in the beginning of February where we had zero answers and the understanding of it. I think this is potentially a place to, I want to say buy the dip. I don't like to use that word, but potentially to add to some of your longer dated positions. So definitely be very much wary of that. Currently looking at my potential movements in my stocks, nothing seeing anything to potentially run out and just buy with hands over fist, but that is definitely we can see on how this plays out. Now switching to a longer dated side on how this overall move will really stacks up to the S&P 500. It's really just kind of just more chop, more of the kangaroo market that we've seen here, looking for really that 55 EMA to hold here. Would love to see the market close above the 21 EMA here on a Friday. We'll see what happens. Again, we're just about 5 or 6 minutes into the open, so we'll see on how that presents. So if the market wants to stay above the 21 EMA, we're looking for around that 3,340 plus to really get us through that 21 EMA. And again, the 5 and 8 moving averages on the daily side have started to trade sideways a little bit again. Nothing too concerning, but something that we could be looking for more chop. Again, a lot of people are saying the kangaroo market, chop market, and I really do agree. We could be kind of bouncing around, working our way into through October, and then again to the election. Again, we're talking 40-ish days away, even less than that actually, depending on who would be the next president, and of course with the current standing president coming down with the virus. So a lot of capitulation, a lot of movement. Just stay steady, trade smaller. I'm trading a lot smaller with overall size, and just really kind of waiting to see on how, if the market can prove itself to me in either which way direction. And guess what? We have to ride the waves. Whatever the market gods give us, we have to work with. That being said, we are seeing some more strength coming in here with the Nasdaq. Again, the Nasdaq is always kind of somewhat the leader, again, those tech heavy stocks. We're just coming down exactly to that 21 EMA here around that 293. We hit that 21 EMA here and just really bounced hard. So we look here on a very smaller data chart. We're really looking for some really strong support around that 11,300 level. And now with the Nasdaq, it's looking to like it's really trying to print higher. Because again, it's potentially could end the day up to where it previously fell short. But I think with all the unanswered questions and more basically Uno wildcards in it, we could be seeing some more sideways action coming through. So again, guys, definitely like to see you guys out for the Sunday stock live stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. This is this Sunday, October 4th. Love to see you out there. More videos coming soon. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Ken from the Dyslexic Investor, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.